Big story in city politics today involves the mayor's former chief advisor, Ingrid Lewis-Martin, appearing in court to answer new charges on top of an already pending corruption case. There's another story in the mayor's circle as well, one of the more unusual incidents in city politics in recent memory. Take a look at this bag of potato chips. The City Hall reporter for The City, Katie Honan, said she was handed that bag of chips by former Adams aide and campaign volunteer Winnie Greco. They were both at an Adams campaign event in Harlem yesterday. Inside the potato chip bag was a red envelope which contained cash. I'm not actually clear on whether there were sour cream and onion potato chips left in the bag or just the envelope with the cash. The incident was reported to the Department of Investigation. Ultimately, the bag was retrieved by the U.S. Attorney's Office. New York One reached out to Greco's lawyer. He says this is being blown out of proportion. In a statement, he pointed to the Chinese tradition of giving money, one of the reasons for that exchange. He said the money was an act of kindness shown to a friend. The Adams campaign, keeping its distance, they said they're shocked by this report, that the mayor had no prior knowledge of this. Greco has been suspended from working as a volunteer for the campaign. She was one of several people who resigned from the Adams administration last fall. The FBI had searched her home last February looking for ties to China. Oh boy, a lot there. With us in studio this morning to talk about this and some of the other developments is Jeff Colton, a reporter for Politico New York. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
Is it common that people hand each other sour cream and onion potato chips when you're out at campaign events?
You know, sometimes you might get a cup of coffee. This is going to be, I think, one of the defining anecdotes of the Adams era. It's just so
weird,
telling of this stench of corruption that's been around the administration for months.
Well, yeah, I have to wonder why does the Adams team invite Winnie Greco, or maybe she wasn't invited, but why is she anywhere near a campaign launch?
They have allowed her to stay as a volunteer on the campaign. She's been at many campaign events. And this is after she resigned from City Hall. She was an actual government employee up until late last year, even months after the feds raided her homes and we knew she was under federal investigation. Adams stood by her, didn't immediately fire her, let her stick around for months. Eventually, she did resign, but he has let her stay on as a volunteer on the campaign. And I imagine, I mean, they said it, I imagine they're regretting that they have let her stay around because she did this. And it's just embarrassing for the mayor. You know, there's no implication that the mayor knew about this, had anything to do with it, but it's just embarrassing.
Ingrid Lewis-Martin's the other story today. We're waiting to hear the details of these additional charges. Again, the mayor can say 100 times that I don't have anything to do with this. It's his inner circle or his former inner circle, and voters feel that there's a connection.
Absolutely. I mean, this is very much a bad sign for Mayor Adams' re-election. I mean, he was already a real long shot in the general election. This is now more just about era-defining stuff and how we're going to look back at his administration. And of course, yes, there's also the instance of potentially justice here. I mean, you know, we don't have details yet. We don't have an indictment from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, but a lot of the expected defendants, the lawyers are talking, and we have a general sense that, yes, this involves, cutting red tape, they might say, or doing favors for business in exchange for gifts we're expecting to see. Again, no specific details, but this is the kind of thing that the Adams administration has been investigated for before, and in some cases there have been indictments. And here's another incident.
I want to quickly rewind to your reporting over the weekend. A lot of the New York donor money winds its way to the Hamptons in the summer, and Andrew Cuomo was there speaking to some influential New Yorkers, and your reporting focused on his indication that the Trump support would be valuable to him.
That's exactly right. So, I mean, yes, with the long shot chances of Eric Adams, Andrew Cuomo is really trying to be the one candidate that is the anti-Zoran Mamdani candidate. Mamdani, Democratic nominee, the only hope for victory of anybody else really is to consolidate that anti-Mamdani support. And there is an anti-Mamdani vote. There's a lot of people that don't like him.
Yeah.
So if there can be one candidate, and Andrew Cuomo, yes, I got some audio from a closed-door Hamptons fundraiser this past weekend, and Andrew Cuomo was basically saying, yeah, I really hope that Donald Trump himself says, don't vote for the Republican Curtis Sliwa, don't vote for Eric Adams, vote for Cuomo. Mm-hmm. And, that is a political practicality, but it's also politically toxic to say that you want Donald Trump's support in New York City. Yeah. Donald Trump was incredibly unpopular in New York City. So Cuomo's kind of in a conundrum there where politically he may need that support if he wants to have any chance to win, but at the same time, having any connection to Donald Trump, which he's denied many times, is not helpful for him.
Jeff, appreciate your reporting this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest news and weather updates every 10 minutes and more. We'll see you then.